Hey guys, quick video on how to analyze search intent and how to find content that you should be including in your articles. So this is the second step you should be doing after you find your keyword. So I found my keyword. Can you go diving without knowing how to swim? Um, and so the second step is I always ask myself, why is someone asking this question? And this is very important for two reasons. One, you want to figure out search intent. So you want to figure out why someone is asking the question so you can appropriately answer it. And this is the foundation of SEO, is answering people's questions. Um, and the second reason is you want to connect with the reader when you're writing. If you understand your reader, you can connect with them emotionally and assure them that you're going to answer the questions and really give them what they need. And it's going to be a much better article. So this is what I do. I Google my keyword and I just go down and I look at the titles, see what other people are talking about. Um, I look at the people also ask section. So here, I might want to talk about snorkeling and diving. They're closely related. Uh, can non-swimmers do scuba diving in Goa? Um, can non-swimmers do scuba diving in Andaman? And can non-swimmers do scuba diving in Bali? So from this information here, a lot of people are asking if they can go scuba diving in certain places. And that's because these are vacation destinations and people like to go scuba diving when they're at these destinations. So that's really important to know, is people are going on vacation. That's why they're asking this question. So that's some content you can include right there in your article. So here we got Quora. Anytime you see this on the front page of a search, that's usually a good sign for low competition. And this is really good for research, because you're getting this from potential experts. So if I was writing this article, I would go through and just read all this and take notes. And these are good too. Some related, very basically the same question. Um, you got scuba diving tips for non-swimmers. That's good. Another good keyword there. That's very similar. Sometimes I do take a look on page 2. Here you see TripAdvisor, another low competition website. You can easily outrank. I actually like TripAdvisor because it's a forum. So here we go. Maybe someone prefers a professional guide. So that's one thing you can talk about in your content too, is whether or not you need a guide. Because remember, people are going on vacation. If it's their first time, they really don't know what to do. Um, and I also look on the sidebar here. I got keywords everywhere, Chrome extension installed. I also have Surfer. I always prefer keyword everywhere though. I find it's a little bit better. Um, so I would go through here and find other very similar topics to include in my content. Um, and sometimes I click on them and then I find new keywords. So we got a bunch of locations people are searching for. Can non-swimmers go snorkeling? And we can see, this is a little bit higher search volume, even though it's a very similar keyword. So I saved this post I found earlier because I thought it was very good. So this is TripAdvisor here. So this person says, so I can swim. Okay, so maybe if I was thrown into a pool, I'll probably be able to stay afloat. But I do want to see that underwater parts of Bali, right? Is scuba diving or snorkeling physically intense? Do you have to swim well before you do any of this? So here, this is a great post here because you can answer all these questions in your post. You can really connect with the reader. And I love this right here. You can use this as copy in your article. I don't necessarily mean you don't want to copy this whole thing, but little phrases that stick out you can include in your copy and make for a real killer article. So this person is uh, maybe you can swim, but not very well. That's another thing to include in your article. So I hope this helps you guys. Thanks.